Football is back. At SK Newsline and the Voice of the Caribbean Radio are bringing live coverage with Premier League Live. Watch and listen to live football coverage on Saturdays at 7 p.m., Sundays at 6 p.m., and midweek games on Mondays or Fridays at 8 p.m. Games will be broadcast on SK Newsline and the SKNFA Facebook pages and Voice of the Caribbean Radio at voiceofthecaribbean.net. It's Premier League Live. Commentary, analysis, action. Never miss a game.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Warner Park, where you're viewing and listening to live commentary from the SKNFA Premier League. This is match number 110, South versus North, Southstars versus St. Peters. Both teams are desperate for points, as I'm joined by Essington Watts. Desperate
yes,
people do desperate things.
Yes, both teams desperate indeed. And both teams have different aspirations. One looking to avoid relegation, and one looking to get into the top half of the table, which is the final six. But
Southstars, they're the ones in the relegation battle. Whereas St. Peters is in the battle to get into the top six. Southstars on 7 points. Mantab, who lost tonight heavily, on 6, and Security Forces on 6. Meanwhile, St. Peters is in number 6 spot. Spurs just ahead of them on 30 points. They're on 26 points. Newtown on 26 points as well, but St. Peters has a superior goal difference. KFC is interested, they are 24 points, and so too is Saddlers with 23. So that's the situation tonight. Playing for all the marbles. But here comes Southstars, battling at the top of the box, trying to get a shot in, trying to get behind the St. Peter's defense. They remain strong. To win the ball, go forward with Isaac. Isaac hands over to number 15 player, will pick up his name away, finds Purcell on the far side. Purcell is trying to get inside. Purcell crosses, but there's no one there. In comes Francis. He settles in the box. He has a shot. Tipped over the bar by the keeper Brown.
well, a very good shot indeed. That was on target, and goalkeeper really was forced into making a save, and came up with a very good save indeed. It was struck nicely, and it was not too high, just a good height. And goalkeeper, as I said, came up with a very good one-handed fingertip save, pushing the ball over the crossbar, considering a corner in the process.
What do we say? First blood to St. Peters, a shot on target, forcing a save. Now here comes a corner kick. A ball, heads go up. First ball, Southstars. Second ball, Southstars. St. Peters trying to win it. They do, but they knock it over the crossbar for a goal kick to St. Peters, to Southstars.
Very, very, very good start by St. Peters. Very positive start. Not only creating a chance, but creating a chance on target. Forcing the goalkeeper into play. So this will give St. Peters somewhat of some confidence, a good boost of confidence. Trafalgar did very well in the previous games, although they lost against Allwood. The last game they played 2-0. But here comes St. Peters, Al.
Here they come again. Clearance from Southstars. The whistle goes. Looks like it's a foul on the St. Peters player, Isaac. They're going to take it quickly. A bit of banter in there from the Southstars player, Dylan. Getting involved, try to slow the play down. Karim Harris will take it, big left booter. In comes, chips it over to the far side, heads go up on the far post. Francis gets it Francis lobbed over to the fast and it should be a goal. No, it's cleared off the line by Southstars. Second attempt, cleared off the line. What a brilliant save.
Very good save indeed. And goal line clearance there from Southstars. So very positive start by St. Peter's. Again, another chance. We're just in the 5th minute or so. St. Peter's have created 2 chances on target. And here now with a corner kick. The first corner kick of the match.
It's the second corner kick.
Second corner kick, sorry.
Away, as far as one of the Davids, I think that is Kizani David, chipped over finally into the box. He'd go up offside.
Just below us here, we hear the coach for Trafalgar Southstars belting out some instructions. But nice header there by St. Peter's, heads the ball back down. And they're in control, they're in position.
Robbed. 2 players combining. Dylan Morton is one of them. Southstars now take control. They come to this left back. He chips it forward, 25 Morton. Harris is covering. Knocks it out to Francis. Francis goes back inside, finds Harris. Harris over to Gordon. Gordon chips it to the far left looking for Warrington. Warrington is not at home. He eventually wins the ball. Hands it off to Isaac, it looks like. Warrington, Gordon, Harris. 1 touch, 2 touch. Then the long ball. Trying to spin the man down the left flank. Accidentally hands the ball, but that will earn him on Southstars a free kick. A big claim and an argument for possession here. Mostly from the crowd, not from the players. But the official says St. Peter's ball. Gordon going across his box. Finding Harris. Harris to Warrington. Warrington slide it into Kazani David. David has trouble losing the ball. Then fouling.
Well, it's a free kick, and here's an opportunity, a set piece for St. Peter's. Here they have a chance. This is the first chance. Let's see if it's going to be on target. They have 1, 2, 4 players across, inside the box, across to the face of goal. Let's see what they can do with this one. Nice set piece opportunity for Trafalgar Southstars.
1 man on the ball, so he's either going straight or looping it to the left side. His left flank, the right of the goal. He goes straight, it's tipped over the crossbar, so a corner to Southstars.
Yes, the ball taking a deflection from the St. Peter's wall, so a corner kick conceded. It's going to be taken from the right side.
That was the man, Ronaldo Nisbet. He actually scored a goal from the set piece. He scored on Keon. Similar type of position, but the ball mishandled, but nonetheless he was glad to take it. Taking shot, he has a chance again. Nisbet trying to beat the man, it doesn't. Hands it over, again the cross comes in, blocked partially, then Nisbet gets up, sends it into the box, eventually cleared by Julian Gordon. Southside's trying to conversion it. Now they control. Trying to go all the way back. 1 and lost, Southstars, Morton. Pushes it down the left flank, but he's right back, sorry. Given away by Southstars. Here comes St. Peter's, donating it to Southstars. Southstars forward, then back, looking for possession. Then they go long forward, trying to find Dylan Morton. Dylan Morton goes to the ground. Fouled by look like Dagney Roberts. Opposite side, loop to the far post, heads go up, St. Peter's. First ball, second ball. Then they control. They go into the center circle. Simmons cannot read it. Southstars knocks it forward. Then go back, now looking for support. Slides it in. Then control. Number 9, trying to reach, to go forward, trying to reach his right side. Warrington is there, intercepting. Finally, he passes off to Gordon. Gordon slides it forward, trying to find Govaya. Govaya loses out. Taekwondo helps him out. Surges forward. One player upends him, another combines. David Phipps is not happy.
Yes, so if he blows his whistle, and now St. Peter's has a chance to go forward again, to go up high and look for goals. St. Peter's really have to win this match. I said they're looking to get into the final 6.
But they had 2 good opportunities. Here comes the third, wasted. The long ball just knocked forward, no one able to latch onto it.
That one was really a wasted one for you. Too flat and wide, and no one had a chance to get onto the end of it. So it's going to be a goal kick to Trafalgar Southstars. They're looking for points. They're fighting in the battle of relegation. So they really need to get points. Still 0-0.
0-0 indeed. Here comes St. Peter's. Big throw downfield. Heads go up. Mazari Hodge. Handing off, losing it. St. Peter's, Isaac. Trying to make a break on the left side of St. Peter's. Trying to get into the box. Redwell, cleared. Ricochet. Partial clearance, still in the box. St. Peter's, Simmons, fighting. Sandwiched. Ball knocked away. Claiming for a goal, a free kick. Claiming for a corner kick, but it's a goal kick. So says David Phipps, the referee. A giveaway into the man Purcell. He turns, fakes one, slides it into the left side. Ball comes across. The keeper handles, knocks it away. Only as far as Govaya. Govaya shoots just past the upright.
Yeah, a very good chance there. The ball fell nicely for Govaya, and Govaya went with his right foot and just pulling it across the face of the goal, wide. So another chance for St. Peter's. This one wasn't on target. It was a good effort. It was struck nicely, struck low and hard, but unfortunately direction wasn't there. So the ball just went across the face of the goal, squandering another chance for St. Peter's.
Why you left? Okay. Here is Brown, big kick downfield. Taekwondo takes over, beats one man, beats two, comes on the inside, flies it out to Simmons. Simmons loops it forward, trying to find Taekwondo again, but he's upended by a strong, stout defender there. Here comes a counter attack down the left side, trying to find Costin Warner. Warner battling for all his worth. Cannot latch onto that one.
This is building up to be a very good contest. St. Peter's, they're enjoying the possession, enjoying the pressure right now. But you can see, so you can see Trafalgar Southstars prepared to counter attack, looking to pounce at any moment. So it's really building up to be a very good contest between these two teams.
Taekwondo and Warner playing with the ball in their own box with a lot of confidence indeed. Here comes the goalkeeper handing off to Warrington. He almost lost it. Warrington cleans it up, hands it off to Isaac. Isaac gives it away eventually. Then Southstars come forward. Dylan Morton can slide the man forward. Intercepted by Gordon. Robbed by same Dylan. Dylan, fancy footwork. Trying to get on Taekwondo Tyrrell. Eventually it works. He gets back the ball. And then he goes back to his defender in Archibald. We call it Archibald. Archibald uses help in the back to get the ball forward. Eventually, one again by St. Peter's. Here they break. Govaya. Archibald coming across. Govaya. Govaya shoots, but straight at Brown in goal, who takes it cleanly.
Not a very good chance again for Govaya, but this time he was on target, but not enough power. Neither power nor precision on this occasion. Straight to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper have no problem at all. Collecting that one very comfortable indeed. Again, St. Peter's with another good chance. St. Peter's need to get a goal with all his possession and all his pressure.
And all his chances.
Yeah, of course.
Morton under pressure. Loses out. Simmons. Govaya. Roberts. Speeding forward now. Slide it into the channel. Simmons controls. Finds Tyrrell. Tyrrell beats one. Trying to slide it through. Ball blocked. Coming forward now. Batting away on the far side. Nisbet coming away with it. Winning the ball. Strong short figure is Nisbet. Has possession. Some 10-20 yards he's covered so far. Slows the play. Comes on the inside. Looking to go to his favorite left foot. Then slides across to Dylan. Dylan looking for Costin. No. Try to go to the right side. Ball blocked by St. Peter's defense. They give it away. Get it back. And then they go long. Purcell picks it up. Has one man in support. Finds that man. That's Simmons. Simmons looking for him. A return pass. Comes on the inside. Solo one. Taekwondo Tyrrell. Strikes it hard and low. But the man Brown is there. Right behind it.
The idea is good. St. Peter's creating chances, creating spaces, creating chances. And they are hitting the target most of the occasions. But unfortunately, they're not scoring. But they're doing the positive thing. They're doing the correct thing. Like I said, these two teams have different aspirations. Well, they're looking to get points, but Trafalgar Southstars, as I said, they're fighting the battle of relegations. St. Peter's, on the other hand, they're looking to get into the final six. St. Peter's, a team that has been established in the Premier League, but it's fair to say that they really have been underachievers because they have been in Premier League, been top flight football for a very long time. Unlike a team like Connery. But here they are now, St. Peter's. Can they get that goal, that opening goal? They've been getting chances, but no conversion as yet.
Tyrrell goes back to Nisbet. Everyone back for Southstars. Roberts. Who's on the inside? He's Taekwondo Tyrrell. He finds a fancy footwork. Hewlett remains strong. Isaac picks it up. Isaac shoots. Wayward. Wasted ball.
Well, you can see the intention is very clear. The intention is to create chances, take the chances. That one was a very ambitious one. That from way downtown. It'll be very difficult to beat the goalkeeper from that distance. And the angle was okay, but the distance will be a difficult one to beat the goalkeeper from there. But you can see the intentions are very clear. Take their chances. So it's still nil-nil. As a long clearance comes up from Trafalgar Southstars. Trafalgar Southstars are quite willing to sit back and soak up the pressure and then look to hit on the counter. St. Peter's playing high, looking to squeeze Trafalgar Southstars. But here they are, Trafalgar Southstars, at a miss there by Trafalgar Southstars.
Then we come forward with St. Peter's. Govaya has overlapping help on the right side. Chooses to go on the inside. Tight control trying to direct traffic, but look at the chain sides. From right to center to left. Now they run on the left flank. Interception there by Nisbet, who has gone all the way back. Here comes Morton. Morton gives it one to one of the Shans, either Kishan or Dishan. He slams it forward. The ball comes off of one of his own players. Yeah, this is Keshan Phillip. Taekwondo Tyrrell drags the ball, shoots with the left foot again. Straight at Mr. Brown.
Well, at least they're making the effort. They're looking ominous going up front. They're getting into dangerous position. They're getting chances to score. But I said no conversion as yet. But the idea is good, Al, for them to take their chances. I don't know if they need to go. They need to go closer to the box, get inside the box. But they're really making effort. Here they are again. St. Peter's looking for the opening goal.
Isaac to cover on the right flank. Back to go Isaac. Chips it high to the left side. Heads go up. The keeper gets there. Cleared away off the line. Flag go up.
Well, if flag is up, the whistle went. I don't know exactly where the whistle is for. Did the referee point to the spot?
Well, the flag went up, and the referee assistant in Paris is pointing. He pointed towards the south, meaning the ball is in favor of St. Peter's. Then he walked over to the box, meaning it should be a penalty. Although we haven't seen David Fish point to the spot as yet. So it means that the clearance that the guy cleared off the line, in doing so, he handled the ball.
Well, his initial reaction was to stoop. He stooped as though he was going to pull the ball out or pull the ball off the goal line. That's with his hand. That's my.
No, but he used his foot, and probably the ball just squeezed onto his hand.
Well, whatever was done by the player there, he must have handled the ball because referee pointed to the spot. The ball is in place, so it's going to be a spot kick for St. Peter's.
And they're arguing and claiming that the keeper was injured. In fact, the keeper is still down. Brown is still down. The physio is on, attending to him now. But at least he was outside the 6-yard box. So when you're outside the 6-yard box, you're out of the goalkeeper area. Mm-hmm. There are no favors there. You have the advantage in using your hands, but if there's any legit contact, then it's fair game.
Well, there are a cluster of players inside the box and they're gesticulating. But referee's verdict is final. I don't think there's any amount of argument could change the referee's mind. The ball is.
Well, they've also lowered him. The ball has been spotted, and he's going for his card, and it looks like a red card. Most likely for something that was said, because there was no play.
But this is very interesting.
The player has not left. He's still arguing.
Well, Trafalgar Southstars, remember in the last match they conceded a red card, and just after they considered a red card, they considered a goal. So they went down 2-0 against Old Road. And now they're in the process of going down 1-0. So they're in the process of let's see. The penalty is taken, scored, so St. Peter's goes ahead. St. Peter's scoring the penalty. Yes, via the penalty spot, St. Peter's is ahead now. They have done all the hard work. They've created pressure. They've created opportunities. But this time, they're now taking the lead via the penalty spot.
Well, they could at least breathe a little sigh of relief in that all the pressure they put on Southstars in the opening minutes has paid off with a goal, albeit in controversial fashion. We have deduced that the ball was handled in trying to save a ball off of the goal line. The goalkeeper was beaten. He was on the ground. He appeared to be injured. And I'm sure that is what these players were arguing about. And one of the players is now in the dressing room for that very same argument. So 1 down and 1 down, Southstars. Nisbet trying a long ball on the far side. St. Peter's defense is there. Heads away. Then cleared. Not very far though. Taekwondo Tyrrell and Govaya combine to knock it back for possession. Then they come long forward into the center circle area. Deshaun Hewlett clears, but only as far as Harris. Harris takes his time. He goes square to find Warrington. Warrington drops it off to his number 6 player in Isaac. Harris, Gordon takes 2 touches, then stabs it over to Govaya. Govaya gets around one man, trying to get on a second. Doesn't work, and we call the Archibald. Ball eventually going over the line, just spinning over the line. Again, the card is coming out, the yellow card this time. And he's still arguing.
Well, Chicago had to be very careful. They would not want to incur the referee's wrath at this point. They have already lost a player via a red card. And I think that's the third also player for St. Peter's. Apart from the red card, it's the second player that picked up a yellow card. So they have to be very careful. As I said, they don't want to incur the referee's wrath. Here comes again, but the flag is up. So the confirmation there for the red card. And St. Peter's.
Aberjan Woodley it is. Not listed, to be fair to us. He's not anywhere on the team sheet. We benefited from the in-house announcer indicating that the man who left the field was Aberjan Woodley.
So that's going to be a big talking point there. The penalty conceded by Trafalgar Southstars under curious circumstances. That's going to be very big talking point.
It wasn't really curious for the first Paris. He was very confident in what he was doing. He flagged, pointed in the direction of St. Peter's, and then walked to the byline. That's a clear indication on his behalf. And even when they were arguing, he stood his ground.
Well, the only thing would have been able to change his mind if he had goal line technology or something, some cameras to pick up anything. But the South Stars players were adamant that a foul was not committed.
It was. It's confirmed now that he did handle the ball. Even the video replay. Our video replay system has shown that he did handle the ball.
Okay.
And so they have nothing much to argue for. Woodley was treading on thin ground and thin ice, and now he's in an ice cold bath taking a shower somewhere in the dressing rooms. Can't be wrong and strong.
So bad luck for Trafalgar Southstars conceding red card in consecutive games. And that's going to put pressure on them because it's very early in the first half. So it's going to be pressure on them to be playing.
One down and one down.
Good. One man down, one goal down.
Here comes second tail. Find Simmons. Simmons over to Govaya. Govaya chipping it into the box on the far side. Who's there? Purcell. He takes control. Then giving up to Southstars. Then giving back to St. Peter's. St. Peter's finds Isaac. Isaac down the left flank. Isaac hands it off. Oh, fancy footwork. Getting on the man nicely. Left-footed cross. High and wide. Foul, says David Phipps.
Well, you can see where he's trying to get around the Trafalgar Southstars defense. Get around the corner and then putting the ball inside the box. Unfortunately, a foul was called, so it's going to be a free kick to St. Peter's, close to the corner flag. Let's see.
Yeah, now they're being a bit more expansive, sending more players forward. Gordon has gone down. Warrington is making his way into the box. Only Harris is back. Southstars has all 10 men in the box. Free kick comes in now, looped up to the far side, headed away. Corner. Looks like Costin Wano was the responsibility of playing the 11, has gone all the way back, defending in the box.
So it's going to be a corner for St. Peter's. As I said, they're looking for points and they're on the way. I said they have a 1-goal advantage and a 1-man advantage. Here comes the ball, but clearance there, easy clearance for Trafalgar Southstars.
I give them a little bit of breathing space. Here is Karine Harris, St. Peter's. Finds the man Roberts. Govaya trying to get on his man. 1 effort, 2 efforts. Trying for a 3rd time. He has given up. Hands it off to his help. Gets it back. Nice little 1-touch pass in there. 1-2 pass in. On the top of the box. And tackle comes in again. This time it's out of the box.
And this time again the referee goes into his pocket, produces another card, brandishes that card in the face of a South player. So
that's Archibald.
That's another player picking up a yellow card for Southstars.
Archibald, so that's 2 players on yellow cards there now.
And this is not very good sign for Trafalgar Southstars. They're going to be very circumspect with the play if they picked up too many yellow cards, especially we're just in the first half. They already picked up a red, they picked up two other yellow cards, so they have to be very careful indeed. Let's see what St. Peter's can come.
On a good day, Harris can score these. Harris slams it goals. It's in the back of the net. Goal, Kareem Harris.
Oh,
I just said it.
That was powerfully shot by Kareem Harris. Goalkeeper came across. He made some contact. When I didn't have contact to get the ball, to keep the ball out. And they conceded the 2nd goal. That's Trafalgar Southstars. But Trafalgar Southstars now with 1 man down. And now they have a disadvantage of 2 goals. So they're in a bit of trouble here before half time.
Well, the benefit of going to the grounds and sneaking and peeking to see what the players are doing on the training grounds. It's very close to my home, so ever so often I sneak down and watch St. Peter's, and I've seen them score them in practice.
Well,
Harris for St. Peter's, Lake for Newtown, and Nelson for Keon. It's just that their percentage, their rate is not too very high. They need to work at it.
Rate of conversion?
Rate of conversion, yes. That's why I said on a clear day. And the day was very clear. Now it's 2-0.
Well, that one was hit powerfully. Well struck. So he seemed well drilled, well coached. But here comes Trafalgar Southstars. Can they get 1 back?
Ronaldo dribbling at the top of the box. Ronaldo has a shot. It goes just past the upright. Goal kick to St. Peter's.
Talking about scoring, Freeman for St. Paul's has really gone on top of the table as far as scoring is concerned. And this is about his 2nd hat-trick since the restart.
Oh yes.
So you have 26 goals now.
A weak team like Bantab licking his lips. Licked his lips and took full advantage.
Well, weak team, but in the 2 previous matches they played, they were very difficult to beat. But he did take advantage. But then they're in good form. Remember the previous match to this match, they scored 5-1 against St. Peter's.
Correct.
So they're in devastating form.
Yes, they seem to be peaking, St. Paul's.
The only blemish tonight, they didn't keep their usual clean sheet. They conceded a goal.
Ball coming forward. We come back to that as we see Govaya getting into the box. Govaya crosses. Finds Simmons. Simmons can shoot. Hands off to Taekwon. Taekwon clears, but only as far as Roberts. Roberts going to get in the inside. Oh, brilliant move. This should be a goal. No, it goes just past the. Great move. He faked everyone by pretending to shoot. Dragged the ball onto his foot and then went just past right.
Well, I think we're going to see many more like this tonight. I think Trafalgar Southside, they're broken right now. Their spirit is very much broken after conceding 2 early goals. Not only that, but they conceded a red card. So the players, the whole plans have gone astray. I don't know if they have a plan B, but whatever their plan was, they're mentally they're broken right now.
Plan B is to get back in the game. This was an opportunity for them to upset a team and to move away from that dreaded relegation zone. And as LeSean always says, even a goal, if you're going to lose, even to score a goal, because with the points so tight down at the bottom, 6, 6 and 7, goal difference will certainly come into play at the end of the day.
Big time. And they had a very good chance, because after beating Canary, they had a massive boost of confidence after beating Canary. Then they came up against Old Road, a game that they should have won after beating Canary, but Old Road, a team that is well coached, well drilled, and Old Road was able to get full points from that game. So Southstars stay with their aspirations, but they have lots of work to do tonight in order to come back into this game. It's really an uphill battle. They are 2 goals down, 1 man down.
And the hill just got steeper because St. Peter's now has found a lot of confidence in playing. They are so relaxed on the ball and just knocking it around at ease of confidence. But this is the first time we see it. Give it no. Purcell gets onto it. Then he finds his teammate, who slams it into the box, cleared by Southstars. Warrington. Back to Harris, the man who scored the set piece. He goes to the right side, a bit too strong. The number 2 man wasn't reading.
Well, that could have been a very nice quiz, a nice switch of play. But unfortunately, he hit too hard, so the player there was unable to bring it under control. So it's a try for Trafalgar Southstars. Well, referee has brought the play to a halt, and let's see what. Now he's indicating that play should restart.
Hodge battling away, is fouled. Coming forward is Kishan Philip, loses out, gives it away. St. Peter's takes over. 1, 2 touches, 3 passes. Then they send Purcell forward on the left flank. He has a bit of space, trying to break into the box. Does so now. Still has the ball. 2 men converge on him, and then he fouls. He nicks at the feet. He nips at their feet.
Possibly the correct thing originally to get the ball towards the byline, but as we have seen in previous matches where players fail to get the ball across in the danger area, because they had options in the box, but unfortunately he didn't get the ball across. Was looking to go on a solo run. But here comes Trafalgar Southstars. They're looking to pull one back. Remember, they're in a bit of trouble.
Knocks it over to Warner. Warner is free. Warner has some space. Here comes Roberts, trying to shut off one angle. 2 players converge and take it away. Govaya is one of them. Then Govaya gives it away. Back to Archibald. Archibald finds, look like Gums in the middle of the field there. Or Queely. That's Queely, it looks like. Then back to Kishan. Kishan goes upfield. Intercepted by St. Peter's. Govaya helps out Tyrrell again. Then Govaya goes back, finds Roberts. Roberts takes over. Short pass to Tyrrell. Tyrrell trying to slide Purcell forward. Purcell have a bit of room, but he has any attendance. He slides in the middle. Clearance from Southstars. Kishan comes around to help.
Yes,
Hewlett was also there. And now they fall back into defensive posture.
Mr. Trafalgar Southstars plan would not be to just to do some damage control. Don't allow any more goal. Don't consider any more goal right now. They need to go into the dressing room with not the confidence not too much dented, so they can recover. It's all about a mental game right now for them.
Yes, and well, 1 goal in a 2-0. Here comes the corner. Behold, heads go up. Southstars win the first ball. Then they clear big, but no one is down there for them. If they score 1, you reduce the deficit by half. So they want to at least hold that, and they could get back 1 by half there. But here comes St. Peter's again, rampaging into the box. Simmons shoots, blocked partially, corner.
Well, Yeah, St. Peter's. They're looking to pile it on, looking to put the game to bed. As so far as Southstars, it'll be very difficult for them to get back into this game. But I say one goal will cut the advantage, but it's very difficult.
Corner comes in, clears. Again, not many people forward for Southstars, only Hodge, 1 against 2. Hodge against Philip and Harris and Warrington. Eventually Gordon joins the fray. Roberts, Govile. Has attendance from Kishan Philip. Kishan Philip knocks it away. The ball boys are working hard for their money.
Well, the main thing for Trafalgar Southside right now is to do some damage control. They don't want to be chasing the game for the whole night. They need to get themselves in a very good position, especially with half-time coming up. But here's St. Peter's, have other ideas now, looking to, as I said, kill the game off.
They look to follow your advice. Yeah.
Yes.
Coach Watt says, kill the game off, score another goal. They're trying. Purcell trying to find Govile. Poor execution. Govile cannot latch onto that one.
Persecution, they're looking to casual there with that overhead pass. But Trafalgar Southstars, they have to dig deep, have to show some character, have to show some resilience and tenacity tonight in order to make a comeback. It's not beyond them, not impossible. They can come back, but it's going to take some hard work. It's going to take some mental strength. Also, they have to just keep themselves in the game, keep the contest alive.
Trying to keep it alive indeed with possession. Kishan going to Morton back to Kishan. Kishan forward to Mazari. Mazari has some trouble on his hands. Gets away. Goes over to his right back. His right back finds Nisbet. Ronaldo. Onto the favorite left foot. Calling it inside. He's acres offside. Distance. Miles offside. Free kick to St. Peter's. That's Warner. Costin Warner. Overly ambitious. Went ahead of everyone. St. Peter's built from the back. From right to center. Now they're going to the left. Finds Warrington. Warrington goes back for help. Finds Harris. Harris chips it up to David. Back to Harris. Harris to Isaac. Isaac to Roberts. St. Peter's, as I normally say, large and in charge. Simply knocking it around. Holding position. Then they go forward and give it away. Then they get it back. It's St. Peter's. Purcell is free. Purcell slides it over to Govile. A bit too hard for Govile. And he's in an offside position.
Yes, St. Peter's have to be very careful. They see that they're looking quite relaxed, looking comfortable. But you know, a 2-0 lead could be a very dangerous lead. Once the advantage is cut, the team gets the momentum. And then you could be a problem because you're now complacent. The team with the momentum, and you're in danger. I've seen with Keon. We don't want to bring up that, but
yes.
Keon is famous. Keon has been famous for that for the last 2 matches.
Losing leads, yes.
Squandering their leads. I think Keon is one of the team that would have the most minutes leading, and then squandering it. It's Trafalgar who is in question now. Can they go into the dressing room with that certain confidence? It's not beyond them, but it's an uphill battle.
Here comes St. Peter's, broken up by Southstars. Knocked forward off the boot of St. Peter's. Southstars will continue their quest to get forward with a throw in on the far side. Here they come, big throw up. Hodge into Creeley, trying to return pass to Warner, but Warner is too far left. He's not nearly in attendance. He tracks back now as Harris goes forward, trying to find his help in David. They give away the ball. David and Simmons combine to donate it back to Southstars. Turns forward. Ronaldo. Creeley. Creeley comes on the inside, asking for help. Doesn't see anybody. Goes back for Morton. Morton springs the man forward. He's offside.
I just have this slight intuition that St. Peter's have taken the foot off the gas pedal for a while. As I said, they have to be careful. They can't be too complacent. We have seen teams playing with 10 men and compensating well. But the fourth official has indicated that there's only 1 minute. So at least they're going to the dressing room with just 2 goals down, which would be a chance to come back.
Well, yeah, just 2 goals down. That's nearly good considering the circumstances. They batted away. Hatch goes to the goal. Nisbet goes to the goal, begging a free kick. He doesn't get it. As the minutes stick away, the second stick away now. David goes back, finds Taekwondo Till. Till finds Warrington. Warrington tries to find David. The ball goes into touch. Tipped off by Southstars there. I was saying, considering the early action in the box down there, the shots that they had on goal, it's still 2 goals to nil because in the run of play, and here is Purcell offside. Govaya got in and shot at goal, straight to the goalkeeper. Taekwondo got in and shot at goal, straight to the keeper. And on one occasion he was forced to tip over when he was going with too much pace. So that's at least 3 other chances. So it could have been 5. They should be grateful. They should be glad that it's just about 2 and they can work on it. They will not be an unhappy team going into the dressing room.
Good. The mood in the dressing room should not be too unhappy, because that could be cause some mental fatigue for them. So let's hope. Well, here goes the whistle for half time, with St. Peter's advantage, 2 goals and 1 man advantage.
Well, with that scoreline, 2 goals to nil to St. Peter's, we go down to master control and then come back for a little half time.